top 10 stand-up comedians. Now, I didn't do like 10 through 1. Did y'all?
I did.
No.
Okay. I'm about to say mine aren't really ranked.
I don't really like stand-up all like that. I do have 10 on here because I have watched stand-up. I'm not a big stand-up person, ever have been. But if any of you fuckers got Louis C.K. on your list, I'm going to be very upset.
I don't think he's funny.
I think he's a racist piece of shit. But
okay, I just don't think.
But yeah, just that's all I want to get off my chest because I think
I've seen one or two like jokes, if you want to call it that, not like specials, but like one little like section he was talking about during a special. I think I see one or two, and the ones I saw were okay, but I never saw enough to even put them anywhere near close
I think he's a
to a
piece
top
of
10.
crap. But
So I did. Did you rank yours?
No, I got the number one I do have ranked. I do think he's the funniest comedian of all time. But the rest, no. I
can do this kind of in order, but I didn't really rank mine. But I have a top 10, and I have a few honorable mentions because they just didn't make my top 10.
I do have a few honorable mentions.
More Lil Wayne's on your list.
Okay, so I mean,
I do want to say, there may be some names that are left off my list or ranked lower than a lot of people would put them. But I base it on how much stand-up I've seen of theirs, like the number of stand-up, or if I've seen any at all. So there's people that's not on my list that will probably be on a lot of people's lists, but I've seen little or none of their stand-up, so I'm not going to put them on mine.
Right. Honestly, I just didn't rank mine because I enjoy stand-ups. We do a lot of road trips, so if we do, we usually download a bunch of the Netflix comedy specials, and it's something like Jazz could throw on while we're driving, and I can listen to it and laugh. So I kind of just did the people I enjoy watching. You know, it may not be your top 10, but it's my top 10.
Yeah,
so
that's the whole point.
You know, yeah. So, but like I said, I have a few. I have a few honorable mentions. I think one.
I have four.
I have four. I have four also, but I think one is going to upset some people because I think a lot of people would have him higher, but I don't care. This is my list, so I'll kick it off with my honorable mentions. First, I have Dion Cole. I like Dion
from
Cole.
Blackish.
Yes, his stand-ups are funny.
I think I've seen one.
His stand-ups are funny, especially when he does this. I'm gonna try a joke out on you, and he does the joke, and then he be sitting there with his pad, and he be like, check if the crowd laughs or not. I like Dion Cole.
I think I've seen one special and then one or two clips on YouTube.
My second one is who I think a lot of people might be a little upset about. Maybe not, I don't know. But Cedric the Entertainer.
Okay.
I like Cedric the Entertainer. I think he's funny. He just doesn't make my top 10. And I know a lot of people, he's the king of comedy. Well, I only have one other king of comedy on my entire list. So take that for how you want it. My next one is Bruce.
Okay. I forgot all about
I like Bruce. I think he's hilarious.
I did forget about him too.
I like Bruce. I think he's hilarious, but he's in my honorable mentions. My last one, Joe Coy. Y'all ever seen him?
Yeah, Joe Coy's in my honorable mentions.
I like Joe Coy. He's in my honorable mentions. As Jazz will say, he's the reason we know how to make rice to this day. He taught us how to make rice in one of his stand-ups, and we have lived by it ever since. But
I don't remember that.
I think he's hilarious. That bit. So,
but yeah, Joe Coy is definitely funny.
What you got in your honorable mentions, Malik?
Mine? I got one. My first one, Jeff Dunham.
Okay.
I never thought a ventriloquist would be funny at all. So for him to have multiple specials that I thought was pretty funny was impressive on its own. Because I'm like, who the fuck thinks a ventriloquist is funny?
Yeah.
But he's funny, and he's skilled. Because the shit he be doing where he's having a triple conversation back and forth, changing voices real quick on the fly. I'm like, that takes skill. And, the mouth's got to sync up, so he got to move his hands properly while doing. I'm like, that takes a lot of work and skill and practice. So I will give him respect for that. And I never thought he would make me fun. Never thought he'd be funny at all, but I found him funny. Next was Kevin Hart. A lot of people hate on him. I don't know why. I understand what people say as far as his movies go, because a lot of them are kind of Kevin Hart's just being Kevin Hart.
Right.
But his stand-up has been
Kevin Hart's on my list, and I'll explain why when we get there. But
Okay.
Go ahead.
But I like a lot of people talk bad. Like, I don't think not one of his stand-up specials have been bad. In my opinion. Not that I could think of. Obviously, ones are better than the others, but I don't think any of them are bad.
So,
And my last one is Ralphie May.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, Ralphie May was on my list, but I'm like, yeah, he only had like 2 specials.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can't put someone that's only been, only has a little bit, and
You could.
Like, so
You got
he just missed out on my top 10.
All right, so we're going to get into the top 10 then. All right, who wants to kick it off? Want me to kick it off?
Yeah, go ahead. We'll do like a normal thing.
Okay. I have Earthquake.
I've never seen
I like Earthquake. I think he's hilarious.
I've only seen him on Comic View. I've never seen anything other than that.
He got stand-up specials on like Netflix. I really like Earthquake. And you ever watch Everybody Hates Chris, Tim?
Mm-hmm.
He was the brother. He was Rochelle's brother.
Okay.
The like moocher.
Yeah.
I like Earthquake. I think he's hilarious. So he's I guess kind of my number 10. I guess I can go up. My list is pretty much in kind of order, I guess. But go ahead, what you got?
Bob Saget.
Okay.
Just the raunchiness.
No,
I literally never heard a Bob Saget stand up. Not one.
I've seen pieces of one, and it was so far from fucking Full House.
Yeah.
It threw me through a loop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard he was really raunchy, and I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Danny Tanner?
Yeah. Like, that's what I said. It threw me through a loop, and I was like, oh, what is he talking about? Like,
Did you ever see Half Baked?
Yes.
When he's like, you ever suck dick for coke?
I forgot about that.
I seen him. That's my favorite part. I seen him. Never sucked dick for weed.
Like that. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, when he did that part in Half Baked, I was like, oh, no.
I forgot that was Bob Saget.
Yeah. Boo this man. That's my part.
All right. My number 10 is Brad Williams.
The midget?
Yes.
Right there on TV?
The little person.
Yeah, a little bit.
Midget is a racially insensitive word.
Yes.
Little person.
I just seen him talking about how he hates Peter Dinklage. He was on Chris Van Vliet.
Yeah.
It was on Chris Van Vliet. And then he talked about this movie Peter Dinklage was in, Tippy Toes.
Yeah.
And I watched the preview for that. It is worse than what he described. It was what? Did you see his interview?
Yeah.
Okay, so did you look up the trailer for that? Okay.
No, I did not.
It is worse than you think. I watched it literally this morning before I left for the game. I was sitting on the bed. And I'm like, I seen his little clip of his interview, and I'm like, I was on TikTok, so I was like, oh, in the comments, they was like Tiptoes trailer. I clicked it, and I'm like, I'm watching. I'm like, oh my goodness. I was like, this is much worse than what he said.
Yeah.
So
I've liked Brad Williams since I stumbled across him on YouTube years ago. I've watched 4 of his specials.
Okay.
Okay.
And I found them all funny. Like, he literally just dropped one like 3 days ago. Because he was on Club Shay Shay.
Club Shay Shay, yes. Yep.
I've not watched him. I'm going to have to give him a chance.
And the one thing, like, he said it in several of his specials that he hates his wife's friend, Carol. And he says, I'm saying her name. I'm not changing her name. That her name is actually Carol, and I hate her. And she actually is trying to file a lawsuit against me. He was like, he literally walked right up to the camera and was like, please sue me, because then we have to go to court and you have to prove that you're not a see you next Tuesday. And I was like, wow. And I'm like, and he's like, I don't use that word, but she's it. And a lot of people, he was like, a lot of people have asked me, why do I hate her? And he's like, there's a lot of things, but the thing that really made me hate her is when we announced that my wife was pregnant, we were like, oh, I'm happy. And we found out, okay, we did the test. We found out she is going to have dwarfism like I am. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, so he's like, I broke the news to her. Like, oh, we're going to have a baby. It's so exciting. She's like, oh yeah, that's exciting. And he's like, yeah, she's going to have dwarfism. So it's going to be great. And she's like, oh, So she's gonna be a female and a dwarf. Her life is gonna be so freaking hard. And he was like, so basically what you're saying is my daughter is going to struggle and it's going to be my fault. Fuck you. And I'm like, I get it. Yeah. I'd hate her too. Yeah. Like just saying that period is fucked up. Yeah. But then the impact it would have on him saying, this is because of me, because she ain't get it from her mother. Yeah. Yeah, that's a slow. But yeah. Like, I'm gonna have to watch some of his stand-ups. I'd hate her too. Yeah. Like, fuck her. Yeah. All right. But yeah, he's done 4 specials that I've seen. Mm-hmm. I love his Lucky Charms joke. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up real quick. But his Lucky Charms joke is great. But while I'm pulling this up, you can say your next one.
Again, I watched 1 or 2 of his specials, but I know he's done so many. But I just put George Carlin on my list because I just know, like, I know. I mean, I watched him when I was a kid. I didn't understand him at the time, but still, that's
another type of person that I don't have on my list because I've never watched his stand up. Right. Mm-hmm. I've seen a piece here or there. I know of the George Carlin show that used to come on HBO when I was a kid, but I didn't watch it. But that's all I know.
That was another one of them shows when it came on, it was time to turn it off.
Yeah. Like it came on when it was about time for me to go to bed. Yeah. So I didn't know it. But here's real quick. Let me pull up this Lucky Charms thing.
I know. Let's be honest with ourselves for 1 second. Shit just got interesting. Okay? Now it's a party. Now we're in Montreal, and now we're here when there's actually good weather. I've been here in the winter. Y'all can fuck off. All right? I don't like your winter. I do not like it. I'm from Southern California. I am not used to it. You guys get snow. I don't like it. I was in Edmonton over the winter where they got a storm. When I say a storm, I mean 1.5 feet of snow in a day. One day, 1.5 feet of snow. One day. And I'm on stage talking about it like, this sucks. And everyone's in the audience is like, it's Edmonton. That's what fucking happens here, dearie. And I hated it, and no one got it. They're like, it's no big deal. It's just 1.5 feet of snow. I am 4 feet fucking tall. It's a little different for me. Maybe you guys go out in 1.5 feet of snow, you trip, you fall, your knee gets wet. It's winter time. If I trip and fall in 1.5 feet of snow, I die. You understand how that works? I was scared. I went to one of those sporting goods stores. I bought one of those soccer flags. I just duct taped that shit to my back and just started walking around. People were making fun of me. Brad, you look like a loser. Don't care. I'm going to live. But I get it, though. I get why people are very excited when they see a little person. I understand. Because I'm not thinking about this all the time. I don't walk around all day in my head just, I'm midget, 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 I'm midget. I don't do that. I know. If your life had DVR, you would have all 30 seconds back right there. Just... I get it. Here's the thing, though. I love being a little person because I bring so much happiness to people. Like, you just see a dwarf and you're happy. It doesn't matter. We bring happiness to all sorts of circumstances. Dwarves are like human bacon, okay? We make everything better. No matter what the situation's boring, we make that better too. Yeah, boring things. Grocery shopping. Nothing entertaining about grocery shopping. You guys do it. I do it. There's nothing fun about grocery shopping. But I buy 1 box of Lucky Charms. Holy shit! And if you're not laughing, you're not picturing this in your head right now. Could you imagine being in a grocery store, you look down an aisle, and I'm just walking down with my box of Lucky Charms. If you saw that, you'd be like, fuck it, I'm buying a lottery ticket. This is the greatest day of my life.
I'm taking a picture. Definitely taking a picture if I see
that. But yeah, like that was like the very first thing of his I saw. I'm like, he's funny. And like I said, he's just great. And I've seen, like I said, 4 different specials of his. They're all funny. I like them all. Great stuff.
You did your next one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. My next one's I have Lavelle Crawford.
I like Lavelle Crawford.
Another one I've only seen like on Comic View.
He be having me dying. He's funny. He's definitely worth checking out. But,
yeah, that's another one I'm not going to put on my list because I've only seen him on Comic View.
He was funny on Club Shay Shay too. He had me weak about the riding fries.
Yep.
He's like, I ordered 2 sets of fries. You know, eating fries because we call those riding fries. Yeah, I was like, hey, yeah.
Hey, he is funny.
Yeah.
What you got next though?
I did like Rodney Dangerfield.
I never watched him really.
Another one I never really watched.
Yeah,
I like Rodney Dangerfield.
I never watched him, but I know of him.
I know of him too. I know of him more from movies.
Okay.
My next one, a lot of people might get upset about this, that I have him this low. Martin Lawrence. And the reason I have him low is because I know of 2 specials of his. Run Tell That and You So Crazy.
Right.
Run Tell That's one of my favorite comedy specials of
Run
all
Tell
time.
That is one of my favorite ones.
It is one of my favorite comedy specials of all time.
But outside of that,
mm-hmm.
I know him more from movies, not stand-up.
He was the original Def Comedy Jam host.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't really remember You So Crazy that much. Run Tell That was funny as fuck.
One of my favorite. I have the box comedy set of Def Comedy Jam. If you want to check it out, Martin's hilarious. But I mean, yeah, it's your list.
But I'm just like, I know him more for movies.
Yeah.
More so than stand up. That's why I have him
That's fine, yeah.
lower.
That's fair.
But he's on the list.
He's on the list, yes.
What you got, Tim?
Patrice O'Neal.
Oh my God, I forgot about Patrice.
That's another one.
He's so fucking funny.
That's another one I
So
always
funny.
seen him on
Web junk and stuff
Oh,
like that.
stuff
Patrice
like that.
is funny.
I'd never seen a
I
stand-up
don't know
special.
how he didn't make my stand up, or mine, but that's a good one. I have John Mulaney. I love John Mulaney.
John Mulaney, I've seen just clips off of YouTube. I don't think I've ever seen a whole special.
All his specials are on Netflix, and his last one, Baby J, is hilarious. You know who like Nick Kroll is in them?
No.
Oh, okay. You probably don't watch like Big Mouth and stuff like that. I don't know if you ever seen The League, but he's another comedian. He explains like how they had an intervention for him. And he was like, it was all the funniest people in America was in this room for intervention for him. And he's like, an intervention's not funny. And he's like, and I'm sitting there. He was like, and it's even worse because it's an intervention for me. He's just like explaining how he has an 8-ball in his pocket and they're trying to hold an intervention for him. And he keeps saying, can I go to the bathroom? Can I just go to the bathroom?
John Mulaney had?
Yes. John Mulaney was on drugs heavy.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
He told his accountant to stop giving him money, so he was like, he used his credit card to go buy a Rolex and then tried to pawn it 5 minutes later just so he could buy drugs. It's his stand-up Baby J is hilarious because it's all about him getting clean, and it is funny as hell. And it was funny because he was like, all my stand-ups before, I'm clearly on drugs. And it was funny because me and Jazz went back was like, oh yeah, now we see it. But he's funny as hell, so that's mine. What you got, Tom?
Martin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Martin Lawrence?
Yep, Martin.
I get it.
Yeah.
So, about you, Malik?
My next one, Ron White.
I don't know who that is.
He's one of the what's the Redneck Comedy Tour.
Okay.
He's the one that drinks the scotch on stage, the older white guy. He really doesn't have any facial hair, but
That sounds familiar. I remember you talking about him before.
but like he just real sarcastic. He'll just sit there with a cigar and a scotch on stage and just talk shit and
Okay.
But yeah, he's real funny. I like him a lot.
Oh, okay. Oh, the Blue Comedy Collar Tour. Okay. Yeah, I never seen him. Known for drinking scotch as part of his act. Okay. What you got, Tom?
Red Fox.
That's one of the ones I did not put on my
I
list
don't have
because
him.
I've never seen any of his stand-up.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't have him because
I know him from
Pretty much the same
Sanford and
reason.
Son
Yeah.
and a couple of movies I've seen him in, like Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights.
I have seen zero of his stand-up, so I don't know.
same, but I heard he's very funny.
Mhm.
So, okay. My next one's Kevin Hart.
Okay.
I have Kevin Hart because before he blew up like super, like was selling out stadiums and stuff.
Yeah.
When he used to come and we used to go to Soldiers and Sailors to see him, like that's how like when he was like that size.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Anytime he was coming to town, me and Jazz was going to go see him, and we would be, his whole crew was hilarious. We'd be dying from the time we got it there till the time we left, and he was always hilarious. I mean, his first couple stand-ups were all great.
Yeah.
More recently, they're kind of like, but I'm talking before he blew up, when he was, just selling out little arenas, he was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
So
I always thought Kevin Hart was funny. I thought he got...
I just think it's popular to hate on him
Yeah,
now. Like, that's, how people get. As soon as somebody blows up, then all of a sudden everybody hates him.
Yeah.
So,
It becomes popular to dislike them.
yeah.
Like you wasn't at every show and bought every DVD he ever
Right.
made.
Right.
Now all of a sudden you hate him.
Yeah. What you got, Tom?
Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
Okay.
Raw
Yeah.
and Delirious.
Yep.
Mhm.
Two of my favorite comedies of all time.
Yeah.
Hilarious. So, what you got? Malik?
Gary Owen.
That's the white guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They used to always be on Comic View.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I watched a couple of his specials. I found them funny. I went and seen him like 2 or 3 times down at the Improv.
Mm-hmm.
He was funny as fuck there too.
I be getting his clips on like my Facebook and stuff. Gary Owen's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
But I he's a Bengals fan, so I can't fuck with him. So
he admits that they aren't very good.
don't care. You would not make my list because you're a Bengals fan. That's more than enough reason for me to hate you. Just no love in the AFC North.
That's fair.
That's like me saying I can't like Seth Rollins because he's a Bears fan.
You shouldn't.
It's the Bears. Like,
They beat y'all in a playoff game this year.
yeah. A broken clock is right twice a day. It's only a matter of time before they do something stupid like fire their head coach even if he has a winning season. Like they've done before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got Bernie Mac.
Excellent choice.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Funny as hell.
Yeah.
That is a very good choice. I'm kind of upset I did not include him on my list.
I have him higher.
The Kings of Comedy.
But partially,
you mother.
it's partially because I forgot,
Mhm.
but partially because I literally only saw 2 specials of his.
Okay.
One, The Kings of Comedy, and one other one, and that was it.
I see him on Def Comedy Jam too. He's funny as hell. It's my turn.
Yep.
I have Richard Pryor.
I have him
I
higher.
have him
think-
higher.
I don't. I've seen a few of his. I think he's hilarious, but the people I have higher, I enjoy more of their specials.
That
Okay.
that shit when he's imitating the deer.
I don't remember that one. I remember him talking about when his hair got caught on fire.
Yeah, he did himself.
Yeah,
You
he
got
set
some?
himself on fire.
Dave Chappelle.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I have him higher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle. Yeah.
What you got, Malik?
My next one, Cat Williams.
Absolutely.
It's another person that people tend to hate for some reason.
I have him higher because the Pimp Chronicles had me in a chokehold through college.
Pimp Chronicles was funny.
Yeah. So
But yeah, he's another one people started to hate.
I think his was because of all the controversy, but
Yeah.
I don't follow those bandwagon. I don't really care. So
yeah.
What you got, Tom?
The last one I got is Richard Pryor.
The last one.
The last one.
Yeah, remember when you did? We skipped because
I said Brad Williams, but
then you skipped and yeah, I did the 10. That's 10.
I still got four more.
I don't know how.
So do I. So do I.
I don't know. Maybe because Tim's.
Oh, you did honorable mentions.
Yeah,
but you didn't do anything during honorable
No,
mentions.
I don't know. I did the 10. I don't know how.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, we'll figure it out.
I got Richard Pryor as my number 1.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. My next one.
Okay, so who did you have as your number 2?
Dave Chappelle.
Okay, so it's not as bad as I thought, because I thought you were at like 5.
I have 5 more.
No.
So I have 5 more. So
I have 4 more, because I just went with my 5th, number 5. Like you,
okay.
So you should be at your 5.
Oh well, my number 5. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I have 5 more. Okay, my number 5 is Dave Chappelle.
Okay,
love Dave Chappelle. His specials are still funny.
Yes, they are.
To this day. So I mean, he could have honestly been higher, but like I said, I just kind of threw this list together. I didn't have them originally ranked, so I'm just going in the order I wrote them down. So,
okay. What's your 4?
Cat Williams.
Cat Williams. Okay.
Cat Williams. Like I said, because of the Pimp Chronicles, all his stand-ups years ago had me in show cold. So
okay.
Yeah.
No problem. My number 4 is Gabriel Iglesias. Fluffy.
This is a good one.
Fluffy is funny.
He is. I thought about. I meant to put him in my honorable mentions, but I like Fluffy.
He was on all that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was on one of the later seasons.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
My number 3 is Dave Chappelle.
Okay.
Like, just like you saying, like, just still funny to this day.
Still hilarious. Mm-hmm. And he's funny with like real life now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So
yeah.
My number 3 is Martin Lawrence.
Okay.
Because of Def Comedy Jam, and like I said, Run Tell That's one of my very favorite.
Yeah.
So, my number 2, Bernie Mac.
Okay.
For same reasons. Bernie Mac is hilarious, man. And,
the ones I did see, Bernie Mac had me dying, but I just didn't see much.
He's
of
always
his stand-up.
funny. So, what you got?
My number 2 is Eddie Murphy.
All right, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at that.
Raw and Delirious are great, and even though they were the only ones he did, they were that good.
Ice cream man. Mm-hmm. I don't disagree with you. So, what's your number 1?
Number 1's Richard Pryor.
Okay.
Richard Pryor, like he's just that funny.
I haven't seen enough of him for him to be higher on my list. But my number 1 is Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
Because of Delirious
and Raw.
They're just they're hilarious. Like,
yes.
I've seen them so many times, and I'm still laughing every time I watch them.
Yeah.
So that's mine.
All right.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, no,
too bad.